And the protests are continuing at several other college campuses. 1 week after nearly 50 people were arrested at Yale, this morning a pro-Palestinian group stood face to face once again with police.
Fox's Chelsea Torres is at Yale University and watched this standoff unfold. Chelsea, give us a view from the ground. What happened today?
Sure, John, Ellen, it's interesting because right now it's a completely different scene than it was this morning. Just after sunrise is when protesters were pushed out of their encampment right in front of the Sterling Memorial Library. About 100 protesters had grabbed all of their signs that they could, and they were pushed all the way back to the city street, right where I'm standing right now. During this time is when the police had put caution tape around the entire lawn that you see behind me, which was enclosed in that encampment as well. And during this time, the New Haven police did tell a Yale newspaper that if any protesters stepped foot over the tape, they would be arrested. This week, the encampment grew to over 50 tents. Not only that, but there were flags and signs hanging that say Free Palestine and All Eyes on Gaza. When police forced protesters to move, tents and belongings were left behind. Protesters then faced off with police from behind the tape as officers and Yale staff cleaned up the encampment. A New Haven police officer told protesters they could not go back on campus until everything was cleared. And for 2 hours, you could hear protesters chanting and singing from several blocks away. Shortly after this announcement, protesters started to leave, and Yale's groundkeepers power washed the chalky sidewalks and walls that the protesters had written on. Police took down the caution tape. I did speak to one student who didn't want to go on camera, but says they expected the protesters to be pushed out.
Exactly what the administration wanted. I also hope it's not the end of the movement, because I do think there are very reasonable requests, and it does feel like the administration has not adequately addressed those.
So Yale does say that they support peaceful protests. They also support freedom of expression, but it was the posters, the tents, and the writing on the sidewalks that had violated Yale's outdoor policies. As of right now, the protesters say that they're going to be back, but they have not posted anywhere on exactly when or where that will happen. In New Haven, Connecticut, Chelsea Torres, Fox 10 News.
Chelsea, it's interesting because Yale has kind of established a pretty bright line on where and when people can protest, and it sounds like they're not going to move on that. And then you juxtapose that with what's happening at Columbia. It's a whole different situation.
It's interesting because the tale of the tape here is that Yale really have been pretty peaceful protesters. The past week and a half, they've been out here really just studying and hanging out, but showing that they're standing strong with their presence. And of course, with all of the tents that they had the past couple of days, it really made a mark into what they're standing for. But even while they were out here, they said, we're not leaving. We're going to continue being out here. But they've been saying that they're going to post more updates on their social media. And they're even posting updates from other schools, such as what happened at UNC in Chapel Hill, as well as what's been happening in Columbia.
Yeah.
And Chelsea, do you have an idea, are these people who are protesting, are they actual students at Yale?
So a good majority of them are students, but I will tell you, a lot of them are also just residents here in the New Haven community. It's not 100% students. Some actual Jewish students that I spoke to yesterday even said that they're a little more, they do agree with the protesters, but they are a little bit more hesitant because a lot of what you see in the encampment wasn't just only students. It was kind of a mix of residents and students themselves.
Okay. Chelsea, thank you. Chelsea Torres tonight in New Haven. Thank you.